Oh yes, we're back with more wreckage and carnage.
What time is it then? Please tell these guys.
It's Tony time, bitches! Yeah!
Welcome to Tony's MMA Corner, the only MMA channel with this fire merchandise. Remember folks, just click the link in the description to get your I'm Just a Fan of Violence merch. Also, the new line of I'm Just a Fan of Violence merch is here. That's right, we have the second design available for everybody. Once again, click the link in the description to get your merch and support the channel. Welcome to the third installment of Tony's Wild World of Violence. And speaking of violence, I'd like to give a special shout out to Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler for their epically violent matchup at UFC 268. For those of you that missed it, it went something like this.
You think he fuck?
In some sad news for you fans of violence, Leon Edwards and Jorge Masvidal had us thinking that they were going to be fighting in December. However, Street Judas has pulled the old rope-a-dope and pulled out of this bout. In typical Hamzat fashion, he immediately asked to be the replacement in that bout. It looks like Edwards is going to enjoy his holiday. This next segment is brought to you by Proper 12. Proper 12, proper Irish whiskey for a proper Irish animal. And finally, once again from the Kremlin, we have the violence of MMA mixed with the unnecessarily dangerous parkour. Or super necessarily dangerous, if that's a word. Right away, we can see that these guys are well versed in grappling and striking. This should make for some epic violence. And right on cue, a big head kick land. As you can see in the top right corner, there seems to be some point system, but we don't know what that is, so we're just going to get rid of that. For some reason, the ref stopped the action, so let's take a break of our own. This should make Khabib very happy. Don't forget to like, comment, and hit the notification bell. And we are back, and they quickly take the center. Black team shoots a double from the low ground. Not sure how good a strategy that is. We'll find out. I'd like to point out that here at Tony's Wild World of Violence, fighter safety is paramount, as you can see by the headgear that they're wearing. And the referees look confused as to what their job is here. Looks like they've worked themselves into a stalemate, so the referees are gonna do their job, whatever that job is in this scenario, and I guess break them up. Because you all have an insatiable thirst for violence. As you can see swinging in the bottom right, there is a wrecking ball there. I would love to see how that comes into play in this bout. Black is looking to pry White off for a bit, and he shoots a single from behind. The teams have managed to work their way down to the low ground, and they are teeing off. Vicious knee by White. I can't help but think of the violence potential that wrecking ball has. Some hammer fists from the bottom from White. Sure glad to see the referee doing his job by holding the wrecking ball in place. And now we're throwing spin and stuff. Black probably regrets that as he trips over the referee. Folks, we have a melee. Oh man, what a head kick. White immediately on a single leg after that, trying to recover, but it looks like the referee's gonna call it. And it looks like Black might have been injured. Who would have thought you could get injured in such a bout? Kinda anticlimactic if you ask me, especially since we didn't get to see what that wrecking ball had in store for us. And it looks like his teammate was also completely mangled in this bout. Will we ever have something like this in the States? One thing for certain is our American hooligans will certainly be training until that time comes when we will have sanctioned Parkour MMA in the United States. As always, thanks to all my patrons. You too can get a shout out on Tony's MMA Corner by clicking the link in the description.